Okay, maybe you go over there. Maybe that's a little bit. That's okay. That's fine. But can we get rid of the shadow a little bit? Which way can we get rid of the shadow? Maybe that way. Still a little bit, but it's all good. It's okay. It's okay. Good morning. Good morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Will you be mine? You're just hanging on. That's supposed to be someplace else, but it's okay. It's okay. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome into the morning tea. Say hello as you guys are coming in. Let me wait on my peoples. Good morning, Galena. Suzanne Lee. Good morning. sounds like you're like in the Dukes of Hazzard's era. Good morning, Suzanne Lee. All right, I need to move this to my planner. Got a little coupon, a couple little coupons here from my mail processing. I'm gonna take it out because I'm gonna buy something. I'm going to go and buy something. Good morning, Nita. Welcome. Come on in. Oh, look, I'm just dismantling the whole thing, like tearing it up. They sent me a flyer. Okay? They sent me a flyer. Oh, where's the track? Okay, right here. That's from Kohl's, okay? They sent me $5 Kohl's cash, and I got a 30% off coupon. So we're gonna find something for $8. Or less. Okay. I don't even know what you could possibly find at Kohl's for $8 or less, but we're gonna do that. And when does this expire? I think I have I have until the 11th because this expires. This 30% expires on the month. What animal makes we don't know yet, Galita. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. I think Bumble Bunny needs to be the new mascot. I mean, we've had the squirrel for a while, but the Bumble Bunny just confused. Dina, good morning. Flores, good morning and welcome. The Bumble Bunny is just confused. So I think 2025 should be the year of the Bumble Bunny. Okay, I got so many pens in my bag, y'all. I have so many pens. I had 3 pens in my bag. For what reason? I don't know. Let me put you right here for right now. Enjoy the Nita, wake up. Talk about you still sleepy. But I could understand because I did not take my what is this pill I'm supposed to take in the evening? The magnesium last night is still in the box. I didn't take it last night, and I surely was up in the wee hours of the morning. But I also went to sleep early. Because I went to listen. It was adventure time yesterday. Okay, it was adventure time. And there are some days when you just want to quit and give up on this so-called shopping life. Okay, there's just some days you just want to quit and give up. Where am I going to put this coupon at? Okay, let's put it right at the front because I think this one here expires already. Let me see. When does this expire? What's your expiration date, Shouty? Offer valid at participating locations. I know that. And they fine print so tiny. But where's the expiration date? Oh, yeah, 3/31. It's passed. All right, that's already gone. There's sometimes you just want to give up on the shopping life. Let me put the Kohl's with the Kohl's the Kohl's code in here at the very front because I do want to use that. So that's going to be a part of this thing until the 11th. So that's not necessarily a this week project, but it's going to be, if possible, I'll do it this week. Have I already started that? No, I'm starting a new page. Okay. I'll put it on the list. I'll put it on the running task list. Should I? I don't think it needs to be there. Anyway, let's get back to ground zero first. Okay. You're getting up down. You got home yesterday and immediately cooked ribs. Listen, you cooked a whole lot yesterday. You cooked a whole lot. Let's pray. Father Lord, we thank you for waking up us up this morning. We welcome you into this place today, Father Lord. We ask, oh God, that you will come in and that we invite you in, Heavenly Father. We invite you in. Help us, for we are struggling. We are struggling, Father Lord, with so many things, and we invite you to come in and take charge, take control. In Jesus' name, amen. Forgive us, Lord, for our sins and transgressions. Amen. Always got to ask for forgiveness because the sins are many, the sins are great, the weaknesses are many and great. And they so easily beset us. Ooh we. Um, was listen. Nita cooked, and Nita didn't have time to invite anybody. Okay, she didn't have time because she was too tired. She didn't have time to invite anybody. I have some more coupons here from Ace Hardware Store because I went there and I did purchase. I've been purchasing my compost from there, but I did get some from Walmart yesterday, and that was a whole experience purchasing the compost from Walmart yesterday. It was a whole experience. So I'm like, $2 off engine oil. I don't think I need any engine oil at all. At all. I don't need anything. They've got some advertising stuff. So this is going in the trash. But I am gonna keep these $5 off $30 purchase ones. They do have those, so I'm gonna keep those. And a $15 off a $75 purchase. I'm not sure what I'd be buying at Ace for $75, but I am gonna go ahead and keep that just in case. And they're good until the end of the month. Oh, one is good. Oh, wait, yeah. So one is good from the 1st to the 14th. The other one is from the 15th to the end of the month, and the $15 off is good from the beginning to the end of the month. All right, y'all smart because y'all want people to be up in there every single week buying stuff. Well, every 2 weeks. We're not doing that, Ace. Get your life together. Get your life together. All right, so that's going in my wallet, right? So this is going in my wallet because that's where it belongs. That's where it needs to be. So if I remember to use it, in the wallet where the money be. And yeah, in the wallet where the money be. And I need to go to Burlington. I want to go buy me something from Burlington. I got a gift card and I need to use it. I need to use it. And I think I'll probably buy something for this weekend for church. Yes, it does. It does, Galena. And depending on the time that you wake up, I'll be like, listen, take a melatonin and go back to sleep. Take a melatonin and go back to sleep. But sometimes you can't because you got to get up and go to work and stuff like that. Foolishness. Foolishness. Like that. All right. So I'm moving into this today. That's number one. Number one, I'm moving into this today. I am still in this one. You see my pen? I'm still in this one. I started out the week in this one, which I'm very glad that I did because I done use like 4 to 6 pages in here between yesterday and day before because I was writing stuff down because that's what I do with it. I just write stuff down. Okay. But now I'm going to move into this one. So I'm just switching them. So this is going to go in the trash once I finish moving things over. And this is the one and this is what I take with me on the road, right? So it goes in my bag along with this. And this is where I put those daily tasks and things that I need to do when I'm on the road, when I'm going shopping, if I'm watching something on TV. Okay, so my TV is kind of sort of the YouTube. I do have a TV, but on YouTube, I write all that stuff. When I'm out on the road, if I need to write something down, it's going to be in here, right? So special offers, things like that I need to remember, I write it in here. So I'm going to actually need to transfer some stuff. If you have Walmart Plus, raise your hands if you got Walmart Plus or Walmart Is it plus? Is it Walmart Plus? I think that's what it is. Anyway, if you have that, it is Walmart Plus week. Okay, so I had to write down the two offers that I'm going to be taking advantage of with Walmart Plus week, and so that's what's on that page right there. Okay, don't mind the handwriting. Calm down. Okay. Um, so they've got promotions, okay, pro to the motions. So the first, I think they had like 4 or 5 promotions you could take advantage of for the week. It's on my, I should pull it up for you on my phone, but I'm not going to do that. So the first one is when you use your scan and go, because I think we talked about this at the end of the year last year. Okay, because holiday time is a perfect time for you to have Walmart Plus. Okay, holiday time is the perfect time for you to have Walmart Plus. So at the end of the year last year, um, hold on a second, let me see something else. Oh, okay. At the end of the year, let me know if y'all can still hear me. At the end of the year last year, we were talking about Walmart Plus because of the long lines. With Walmart Plus, you could use the scan and go line. You could just scan the stuff that you have in your cart and then go to the much shorter scan and go line and just scan the register and check out, and your card is automatically linked, so it charges whatever card you want to use. That's one of the plus or the advantages of the Walmart Plus situation. Okay, thank you, Flores. So that's one of the advantages, and it's worth it during the holidays when you'll be staying online for 30 minutes just to try to check out, 30 minutes or more just to check out with your goodies. So anyway, so when you can get Walmart Plus for half off, take it. They do have offers that come up quite often for you to take advantage of Walmart Plus. So what it says is, if you use Scan and Go to make a purchase of $15 or more, right? But minimum $15, they'll give you back $5 in Walmart cash. Now, the Walmart cash comes in back to you, kind of like Walmart points in a way, but they get converted into actual like Walmart money. So you can pay with that Walmart money at checkout using your Walmart app. I hope that makes sense. So I was like, I'm gonna spend 15 and you gonna give me 5? That's like a whole 33%, right? That's like a whole 33 or 34 depending percent back. Is it worth it? Absolutely. So because I mean, I know most of us, we in Walmart a week. If one's close to you or you got to pass it or what, you in Walmart a week. Okay. Um, some people who don't have one close, that they're not able to go. We're not talking about them people. We talk about the ones, y'all be in Walmart. Okay. So if you have Walmart Plus, let's say you paid $50 for Walmart Plus at half off because it got, you look for a deal whenever it's half off, you get it. And I think they have like free trials too. So if they come with free trials, like November time, you could get free trials like the week before Thanksgiving, and it might last you close to the week before Christmas. So you might be able to even get a free trial. Anyway, that's if you paid 50 and you already getting $5 in Walmart cash with this particular deal, that's saving, that's now $45. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you're getting back advantages to make the money that you spent worth it. I like memberships like that. So that's one, you spend $15, you get back 5. Okay. The second one that I'm taking advantage of is going to be for gas. So they've teamed up with ExxonMobil, and then because I got to go in the app. Okay, fine. Let me go in the app. Oh my goodness, everything is in the app. You got to go in the app. Let me see if I can find it in the app. Okay. Boy, y'all just be making me go get things. Okay. All right. So first thing, as before it said Walmart week. That was just the starting page. So when you go into the Walmart, there's that. Okay, it got my name, but what? You see the plus, that little plus thing up here, right there. Okay, I'm gonna press on that. So Walmart Plus. Then, um, okay, it showed me the one I already got, but I'm scrolling down a little second. So if you take advantage of, that's the first one I took advantage of. Then they have Save on Gas, which is Exxon and Mobil stations, 50 cents off per gallon. Are you trying to tell me that if somebody said, if you go into this app and you are using this app with the payment that's in this app, that you link in this app, you get 50 cents off per gallon? Are you telling me you're not going to get it? Are you telling me you're not going to get 50 cents off per gallon? Let me tell you, I'm about to be like, husband, when do you need gas? Because I'm going to try to read the fine print to see, is there a maximum of the amount of gallons? Because he's about to be right behind me while I'm filling up, and I'll move up so he can fill up. Okay, because we all about to be filling up with the 50 cents off per gallon. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So that's the second offer I'm going to take advantage of, is 50 cents off per gallon of gas. The that and I believe these are maybe one-time offers, because it's just 1 week. It's just for 1 week. The next one is one free express delivery. You get the delivery in as fast as an hour. So if you order something, you can utilize express delivery and it'll come to you in as fast as an hour. Now you do have to spend like $35 or more on your delivery to get it delivered. So, but it all depends on what you're doing, right? And then they have one for Burger King. And let me click into it. You get a free croissant, yeah, I'm not going to re-say that. Or Whopper Jr. with your $1 or more purchase each day. So you could go to Burger King and utilize that each day from 4:28 to 5:04. Both items can be redeemed daily. What? Okay, so that's I'm trying to see if which way it'll not be so bright. Okay, but that's the offer. Okay, so that's the offer. But let me go back to the main page and show you the four. That's how it pops up on my. Y'all, what? It's not the light problem. It's the camera problem. Okay, so that's how it pops up. So those offer. But here's the thing. So I'm gonna get the gas. I've already got the scan and go. And I already got the scan and go one. That's done. I'm gonna get the gas one. When that one is finished, I'm already saving on the scan and go offer. That's $5 back. Then I'm gonna be saving on the gas, 50 cents back per gallon. And then on top of that, when you redeem two, you're gonna get another $10 bonus Walmart cash. Let me see if there. So I've already done that one. It has one more for me to do. And then it says right here, there's redeem two, you get the 10 back. So at the end of the day, $15 actual cash back in my Walmart account, plus the savings on the gas. Okay, for the two that I'm going to do. My total for the $15 or more order was like $18 and some change because of taxes. I bought some compost that I needed. I just bought all 7 bags of compost. Quick and easy, right? 7 bags of compost. But it wasn't really that quick and easy because I went to a different Walmart and it was a whole drama. But either ways, so that order is going to have cost me like less than $3 for that after I complete these two things. I'm with that kind of savings. I'm with that kind of operation. You got me? You dig? So I don't know how often they do Walmart Plus Week. Maybe it's once a year. I don't know. It is not my problem. It is not my problem. All I know is we is about to go get this. We about to go do this. We are about to go do this. You need pots for your plants, right? So if they have the kind of pots that you're looking for, that you're needing, and you want to purchase your pots there, you could do this. But like I said, it's only if you have the Walmart Plus. They'll give you this. So I need to complete the second one. I need to complete the second Walmart Plus. Also, Walmart Plus will renew on a monthly basis, but I need to just make sure I go in and renew that Walmart Plus. So yeah, I need to write that down on my task list for this month. So what I did in my notebook for setting it up. Exxon is up the street from you. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm as much as possible, Tamara is not going to leave any money on the table. There are some times when I'm, like I just got to leave the money on the table. I'm trying to fix this thing the way, like everything is opposite. Sometimes, you got to leave the money on the table because you can't take it. You just can't take it. You ain't got time to take it. You ain't got the ability to take whatever. It's too frustrating. It's easier just to not take it sometimes. But when possible, I am not leaving the money on the table. I'm not leaving it. I'm not leaving it. When possible, I'm not leaving it. So anyway, for setting up the notebook, I did show you all that I have this claw clip. I think that's what that is. I have this clip here, so that if I need to clip anything on the inside, I'm able to clip anything like any receipt or anything that I have that I want to clip on the inside. I also clip the pages together. So as I go through the pages, I will now start to clip. When I finish with the information on these pages, I will clip that together. As the month goes by and I finish with the pages, I will clip it together so it makes it easier just to flip to exactly where I need to be for within that month or within that week. Sometimes I'm not finished with all the things on all the pages for the week, so I can't clip them together, right? I can't clip them together. So, like with this one, I've got some pages clipped, but not all the pages. So I don't have the pages for this month yet, because I mean, honestly, let me see how many pages I use for the month. This is how many pages I've used for this month already. So I don't have all of those clipped into it yet, right? But that's why I have that there, so I can clip that in. I do have my Erin Condren planner plans pages. And so I'm going to make sure I transfer, because that's going to be for July. So I'm going to make sure that I transfer these into, if I'm using something else for July, which probably May, June, which I probably will be in something else for July. So I will have this probably implemented by the time that new one comes around, and I would not need these pages. This is perforated, so I can take the pages out. However, because these right here, you may be able to see it, there's a perforated line. So I can actually just rip out the page, and I can take those and clip those into the new little booklet that I may or may not be using. We'll see. Because honestly, I have like this traveler's notebook, this weeks, like a weeks from one of the go wiles I went to like 3 go wiles ago, or something like that. All right. That I want to use. I want to use it, but it's big. It's longer. You know, the hot, it's long. It's long. It's long. So I can't use it. I did go ahead and print out the Sterling ink monthly page for the month of May, and it's gorgeous, y'all. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. So I got it in here, and I do have it printed for my personal size as well. Planner. So this is it larger for the planner. If you're not subscribed to Sterling Ink, please go ahead and get to it, because I'm not sure what you're waiting on. So I have that for the month of May, and I did go ahead and also print out the month of June, and I crushed it. Look at this. I'm always doing that. And I printed that out as well. So June is even, like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this baby right here. It's gorgeous. So I actually pulled out this planner cover, which is Cypress. And I think Cypress is going to go really well with this for the month of June. So I was going to cut it and put it in there. Not only Cypress, but it had a hint of purple. So I pulled out this purple pen. But I mean, it's not as purple, and then it has the rose gold hardware. So we'll see about that. But I'm going to cut this out too and put this in here. And I'll have the one for the mini one for this. So either I'm going to, cut it and put it. I still have the ones like the extra for April in here. So I may just cut them all and put them in there. Well, these two anyway, these two. So I'll probably do that. Yeah, so much things to do, all the things. So I've got that for me. I left this spot open here for if I have any monthly things that I want to write there. I'm not going to use that page right now because I don't know exactly what monthly thing I want to write there. Now, I will say that the page is thinner, and because of the white color, it looks a little different when I write. Okay, so this, I've got a task list area, and I could see like ghosting on the back of the page for me. You may not be able to see it, but let me see. In the right lighting, I'm sure you can see it. I don't like it, right? I don't. It's not my favorite because it's pure white. I do prefer a not pure white page. This one is. You see the shade difference? That's a whole lot of difference. That's a whole lot of difference. So this one is pure white. So we'll see how it works this month and if I can tolerate it, which I'm sure girl, you could do it. You could do it. But I say that to myself, and then you'll find me, curled up in the corner in a ball. I can't do it, bawling like that. You'll see. You'll see me like that at some point. Ah! So I got that going on. I try to do 2 pages per day. I try to give 2 pages per day if I am dating my planner ahead. So on the right side, I would put this is what's happening today, right? These are all the things I want to do today, especially if I have anything that is time sensitive. I will say this is what you want to do today. Like for instance, I had the morning tea at 8 a.m. I would put that in there for 8 a.m. And then I have something that I would like to do at noon, but it's not, I don't have to do it at noon. It's just that I would like to do it at noon. So what am I going to do in between that to prepare for doing that one thing at noon? And then what's coming after that? Okay. So I try to do that on the right side. And then on the left-hand side, I'm leaving that for any additional notes that I need to make for the day or anything for like that pertains to what I'm trying to do on the right-hand side, right? I try to leave it for that. So I try to do it that way. Sometimes I need both, and sometimes I do not need both. Like, I mean, if I'm at home and the only thing I'm doing for that day is laundry, I really honestly don't even need to write anything at all because I'm at home and I'm only doing laundry today, right? So I don't need to write in my planner every single day. Let me know do you write or need to write in your planner every single day? I don't need to write if I'm at home doing laundry. I don't need to write if I'm just running to Walmart to get, like, I just got 7 bags of mulch. If I'm running to Walmart to get 7 bags of mulch, I don't need to write that. However, if I'm going to be doing a process like right now, like when I get it yesterday, I needed to use the scan and go. Sometimes my brain is used to going in there, picking it up, and buying it. I need to write down to remind myself, okay, you're going to use scan and go for this purchase. I may write a note to myself like that. Use scan and go to make purchase for Walmart plus week deal, right? So I know what's happening because it's not a normal thing for me to remember to do that. I can be like, but I can remember between here and the Walmart. And by the time I step out the vehicle at Walmart, I done forgot. So I go in there and buy what I'm buying. I was in Walmart and I saw this lady and her cart had a good amount of stuff in her cart. And we said hi. We're in the clearance aisle, and she had one small thing in her hand like this. She said, "All I came in here was for this." And she looked in her cart. She was like, "Oh, and this other thing." She said, "I didn't even pick it up." Ma'am, your cart is full. Right? So, yeah, I need to write down some details at times because I want to make sure that I don't forget the things that I need to do, right? Um, so I'm going to start off, I think, with a this week page in here. I'm going to start off with a this week page only because I need to, at a glance, know some of the things that I would like to do for this week that I had. Only your scripture every day. Right. There you go. There you go. She's like, I don't need to do all that stuff. And then I'm going to go through page by page in this to make sure that anything that I need to write out is written out um in here. That is, I just got to make sure. You know what? As a matter of fact, no, I'm not going to start with it this week. I'm going to start with writing the stuff out first. So I need to, by the 11th, let me get my larger planner right here. Um, by the 11th, which is Sunday. And it is Mother's Day on the 11th. Y'all, look, happy Mother's Day beforehand. We will see each other before then. But yeah, by the 11th, I need to use this. But I want to write that. I'm going to write that on my running task list. I'm gonna write it there. So I have designated a couple pages in the back that I'm going to be using for running task lists. And I'm going to highlight that. I'm actually going to use this color highlighter. And that's just to let me know that this is something that's going to be important. Due, I'm putting due for 11. No, 5/11. Y'all, we call it 5/11. Use Kohl's cash. Okay, $5. So because look, I had one from Beals and I didn't go use it. I left that. I was like, dang, nabbit. So I'm gonna do that. This week, however, I do want to try to go to Burlington. So I am gonna put that on that this week page I'm trying to make this week. Okay. Use Burlington gift card. To buy a dress. I want to either a dress, a skirt, or something, probably something to wear to church because I've had that gift card for way too long. And I've said that I wanted to use it for way too long. Okay, so when I go to Kohl's, I'm going back over to my main list. Let me mark this again. When I go to Kohl's, I also want to check this Kohl's credit that I have. One of these little cards, like a rewards card. I have that. I want to check it because I don't know if there's any money on that. So check Kohl's gift card, gift/credit card. I'm gonna put the fact that it's in the wallet. Perfect. So I'm going to do that. It's important for me to transfer all of these details over because, y'all, we're not trying to not have that in here. All right. Listen, y'all, did I tell y'all that the Walgreens next to me is closed? They shut down the Walgreens next to me. Did I tell you all that? And I'm thinking about it now because I'm looking at my Walgreens filler item list. And I'm sad. I'm absolutely sad. Okay, I need to make my garden soil. Let me see. Hold on. My soil mix, which I think I already did that. I'm not going to use sand. I already did that. So it's in the home section. I'm putting some garden stuff in the home section, and there are different type of soils that is necessary, right? So I have a potting soil and a chunky soil mix that I'm putting the ingredients or the recipe to making those things. So I need to the raised bed, I need one. I need to do one for the raised bed situations, which is going to be pretty easy, right? Compost, topsoil, perlite, granular fertilizer. I need to add vermiculite to that. And I think that's going to be, I got to work it out in my head, right? Because I'm not buying the pre-made ones from the store. I find that I'm hearing it's better to not do that, right? So I don't need this. I don't need this info that I wrote here. I'm just going to cross that out. I don't need this gardening info. Square foot gardening, high intensity gardening, yada, 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 yada. Anyway, I'm so sad that my Walgreens is closing. It's not even funny. I'm so sad. Joann's, I don't know because it's not as close to me for me to find out. When I go to Kohl's, I can find out. So whenever I make it to the Kohl's, I'll go around there. I haven't even been in there. Like, you can't go someplace to say goodbye. So let me tell you, in the past month, let me tell you, Walgreens gone. When I tell you, I didn't even get to go into Walgreens to see the people. By the time someone was like, "Do you know that Walgreens is closing and today's the last day?" I saw it on a post. I was like, "Say it ain't so." I went. By the next day, there was a sign on the door. None of the employees, so all my crew that I'm used to knowing, I don't know where they at. So they're gone. That hurt my heart. I'm so sad. Then I went into CVS before that, like maybe about the week or so before that, I went into CVS. The one remaining person, there was two remaining persons that I knew from the second set of old crew, gone. There, she's like, I'm quitting. My grandma had a stroke, so I'm gonna go take care of my grandma for a while. She's gone. And the other gentleman, it was a manager. He had cancer. He had retired, got cancer, came back, but he's still in treatment, doing some treatments, right? So he's gone, people gone. So it's a whole new set of people that's over there that I don't know. Hurt my pure heart. Plus the Joann's is closing. Hurt my poor heart. I'm like, what is happening? So in the past month, it has been real out here in these streets. Okay, real in these streets. They're doing construction. There's some type of construction that they're also doing on the main road that we're off of, right? The main exit road that we're off of. They're going to be widening it. So from the exit to like 7 miles back here to all the way back here, their businesses are closing because they done bought them because they're going to be using the land. Like when I tell you people's front yard is looking hard, the traffic is crazy because they're cutting down trees, digging up the front yard to be able to widen the road and make spaces. It's a 3-year project. So we're going to be like this for the next 3 years. Gas station was closed, flattened out. It was like nothing was there ever before, right? Like seriously, they're serious thing. And the Walgreens was kind of like in the way of that. So I don't know. I don't know if that's included, which I don't think it should have been included, but then like that's just me. I don't know. I don't know exactly. It's a lot of changes going on and I don't know how to handle all these changes. I just don't know how to handle all of this. I don't know. Okay. So let me put this what I had planned for today in on one of these pages. Let's see. So I have my this week page, and then I'm gonna use two for the this week page. I'm gonna put this as today's page. Ugh. Oh my word. Something is happening by you. The city's invading the exactly. Exactly. So today is Tuesday. April 29th, 2025. Today there's a couple things I want to do today. We're doing the morning tea. I would like to one of my things that I've been doing for the month is like a garden cleanup. Well, not the month. Okay. Last week we took one load of stuff to the dump. This week I'm gonna do another one. So garden cleanup. So I have some totes and some old containers and things like that that needs to disappear. So I've got to pack them up and take them to the dump. And then a friend of mine, one of my BFF, um, that's a friend forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. She also has some patio stuff that needs to go to the dump. And that I want to do at noon, if possible, right? Is go get her stuff, dump it, and then I could dump my stuff after. Um, she doesn't live too far from me. We've been following each other for years. Like we have not only one time in our friendship, we lived far from each other. Well, not counting before we knew each other. Okay, not counting before that. One time. But other than that, one move, the other move. Same, yeah. So I want to do that today. I also would love to go to the car wash. Okay, because the back of my vehicle is looking kind of shisty. So car wash to vacuum. I may scrub, use my water hose and scrub my mats. This is too much to do in one day. I also need to water my plants outside. This is too much. I need to water it outside. So with the outside plants, this is a plan. This is a new plan. I was thinking, right? So this is what I'm thinking. I need to, because of chlorine in the water, my plants seem to do really well after rainfall. So regular rainwater, they love it. I do have a tote out that I open when it's going to rain. I get some rainwater, so I'm going to use the rainwater to water them. When the rainwater is finished, what I'm going to do the day before, because I don't water every day, so the day before I water, I'm going to fill, or as much as I'm going to need, put like half the tote with water, and so that the chlorine can kind of dissipate, throughout the day, overnight, and then use it the next day. So I'm going to try to do that because my plants, they love the regular rainwater. They don't like the other stuff that much. So I need to do that. This week I do need to mix, and I'm going to put that for possibly on Wednesday. So today I'm just going to put this in, find vermiculite. So for the soil mix, there's perlite and vermiculite. The perlite is going to help with drainage, but the perlite tends to float to the top, right? The vermiculite is heavier, so it's going to stay more down in the soil, but it's going to kind of help to break up the soil, retain a little bit of moisture, but break up the soil. So the dirt don't get all compact and squishy. Well, compact, not squishy, just compact around the roots of the plants and hard and stuff like that. So hopefully it brings some aeration to the soil. So I've got to get those. I have a bag of perlite, so I need to get a bag of vermiculite. They did not have it at the Walmart I went to yesterday because that's what I went to purchase. Vermiculite and the compost, but they didn't have it. They didn't have it. So they just had the compost, so I took that instead, which is fine. So I need to get that. And then I need to mix it up, and then I need to spread it over that initial bed that I planted, because that initial bed is a no-no. It's a no-go. It's just done for. It's finished. Okay. It's not growing anything. It's all the same height. It's not growing anything. So we're not going to do that. I do need to I was thinking about it just now and I forgot that quick, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need to put that bed together. So I need to top off or resoil, maybe. I don't even know how to say resoil, garden bed. And that's bed number 1, because that was the first one that I planted out. So in a tote, I'm going to mix 2 bags of the garden soil, perlite, vermiculite, and then when I put it in on the very top, I'm mixed in some fertilizer. I have some fertilizer, some dry fertilizer. I'm gonna mix that in, and I want to do that now, so that a lot of the stuff that I have that's in seed trays and stuff like that, I need to go on ahead and they're starting to get to the point where I'm almost able to transplant them. I can't transplant them in there right now, but yeah. I also need to contact this young lady that I know. She is selling Callaloo. Anybody familiar with callaloo? Let me see. Anybody on here familiar with that? Let me see if y'all know what that is. Contact. So I need to contact her because she's got the plants. I need to get I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 from her. Because I want to plant those. And once I get the 2 or 3, they'll go to seed later in the season and I'll have seeds forever from that. So I wouldn't have to get more seeds for next planting season. Also strawberries. Did I update y'all on the strawberries? The fact that strawberries are dead and done. And I went to Walmart. I went to Walmart on Friday because I told you we up in Walmart all the time. I went to Walmart on Friday. This was a different Walmart in a different city. And I saw they had a hanging basket with a couple strawberries in it. It was for $7. One strawberry is like $4 to $6 for one strawberry plant. And so this one had strawberry plant with the run with some had runners, like 2 or 3 of them had runners. So I was able to actually get 9 strawberry plants out of it and it was $7. It was on clearance for $7. So I purchased it. Hopefully everything is okay with it. I repotted them into the containers that had the other strawberries. So I just repotted them. So hopefully by God's grace, they start to grow and grow well and in what they're in. Because if not, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. So we'll see how that works out. Y'all, everything is an experiment in the garden this year. Everything is an experiment. So for this week, again, another thing I want to do for this week is I want to have a onion planting guide. Onion planting guide, which is going to be kind of like one of these things I'm going to make it for each of the things that I'm planting, right? It's going to have information such as the variety that I'm planting, the germination date time period, how long it takes to mature, the temperature that it is hardy to or it likes to be at, frequency of watering. Does it like full sun? When am I supposed to be planting it? As well. Okay, if I'm planting from seed, when I'm supposed to be planting it, and then when do I transplant? And that information is important because some stuff you don't transplant them until they're a certain height. Some stuff you don't transplant until they have a certain amount of leaves and a certain kind of leaves, right? So I'm like, say what? Say what? Right? Then what do they need? Are they nitrogen feeders or potassium feeders or whatever it is, right? On the NPK scale, which one are they? Okay, because the NPK scale, the N I'm learning is for the leaves. So my house plants are the N. Callaloo is like spinach. Callaloo is like spinach. So that would be nitrogen because they're being grown for their leaves, right? And I think it's phosphorus, nitrogen, phosphorus, and something else. So one you're growing for the leaves, and one you're growing for the fruit, right? So anything that's going to be fruiting, like blackberries and stuff like that, they need the other one. Any kind of fruit, bell peppers, anything, that kind of stuff. They need the other one. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. But your beans, like you don't need to give your beans any because the beans fix their own nitrogen. They don't share it, but they fix it. So you don't need nothing with the bean, y'all. So I need for each of the things that I'm trying to plant and when to plant them for my zone. Okay. Especially if I'm going to be planting them from seeds. Do I need to direct sow them, or do I need to try to do them inside? Because there are certain things, no matter how I try to do it outside, it's not going to work outside. And there's certain things that while it will work outside, I won't have enough time if I plant them alone outside. So I have to start them indoors a couple weeks prior and then transplant them outside so that they can continue to grow. Like seriously, seriously, seriously. So I want to do one, try to do one. So I'm in the process right now of learning about onions, slowly learning about onions. So I got, the variety for my zone is short day onions, because there's short day, intermediate day, long day. So I'm a short day onion type of area. So I need to order seeds for that. And I need to get a seed tray for that as well. So I'm going to put that on my running task list. It's not something that I have to buy right now. So it's going to be buy a seed starter tray, seed starting tray. And I was like, remember y'all, I was like, nope, I'm not going to do it. What am I doing? I'm about to do it, because that kind of stuff needs to be started inside ahead of time so that they can grow and be able to be started outside. Now, I watched another video and it said that I have two opportunities probably to be able to start the onions. Did y'all know onions is like planting onions is like having a baby? It's like having a whole baby, y'all. Planting onions and potatoes, and garlic and turmeric is like having a whole baby. The onions, you start them, and it takes maybe 15 days for them to shoot up, and then maybe another 15 days before it gets to or more, right? So 30 plus days to get to the point where you can plant it outside. I think it's more than 30 days. There probably is closer to 60 days to where you can plant it outside. Okay. And then after you plant it outside for that time, it's going to take another 4 to 6 months, like 6 months, in order for it to mature to where you can actually harvest it and dry it. And then you can eat it, because you got to harvest it and kind of dry it out first. It's like having a whole kid. It's like having a whole kid. So any one of those is going to take you 9+ months. So it's 9+ months. I have some garlic right now that is going on a month in the refrigerator, in the freezer, because they need this whole process. So anyway, I think, and that's definitely an experiment. So on Sunday, I took the one that I had out in the freezer. The one that was in the freezer for about 3 weeks, if not a little bit more. I took that out, put it in the refrigerator. So it's going to be in the refrigerator for a week. Then I started a new one, because I had three. Remember, I showed y'all this organic one that I purchased. I think this is a hard neck onion garlic, which I should grow soft neck garlic. So I'm experimenting with that garlic. That one right there is going to go in my food. That one's going to go in the food. Good morning, Miss Sarah. How are you? So it's in the refrigerator right now. I want to try and see what the difference is between putting one in the freezer and putting one only in the refrigerator. They have to go through, and I forgot what the process is called, but they gotta mimic them going through a winter. If it's a hardneck variety, it gotta mimic it going through a winterized process. And that kind of triggers them. Now, ooh, guess what? Spring is coming. We're thawing out now. It's time to grow. This is too much. So anyway, so onion planting guide in personal planner. My brain is like, oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Too much. So I definitely want to do that sometime this week. So I got to watch several more videos to get as much details as possible. Write down the details and then make the details, put it all together. And then I need to purchase some onion seeds. The good thing is I don't need a heat mat for the onions. I don't need a heat mat for the onion. All right, so that's good. Um, that's good. Oh, this week I need to check. I need to check my germination. I need to check my germination schedule. So remember we had done that germination schedule. So I need to check which plants are out there. And I'll probably end up doing that for I'm watering today. I could probably maybe do it today when I'm watering. We'll see. But I'm gonna put that though. Check germination, check germination, timeline. That's in the this week section. So I may or may not do it today. Turmeric plant is beautiful. They are perennials, but yours haven't come back up yet. Don't know what happened. Okay, okay. Hey Tiffy, good morning. How are you? Yeah, there's so much, man. There's so much. There's so much. There's so much. There's so much. So I need to check on that as well. Let me go back. Oh my gosh. Okay, so um, let me put this on my this week. I need to look for a continuing education class. I need to just go ahead and go in and stop trying to look for online only ones. CE class, and that's going to be just a weekly thing until it's finished paid off. I did go to my sister's and gangster some more mulch of her mulch, so I did do that. That's going to be one of my running items. I'm not going to go this. No, this Sunday is Mother's Day. I could go gangster some mulch on Mother's Day. Don't matter. Don't matter. Listen, do you guys have a gift list for Mother's Day? Do y'all have a gift list for Mother's Day? Because I got a gift list for Mother's. I put together a gift list for Mother's Day. Doing good and sunny here and expected to reach 80 degrees. Oh, that is hot. Let me see what's our temperature today. That is hot. Yeah, oh yeah, we're 80. We're 80. That's our yeah, we're 80. But not really. Not really. 77, 79, close enough, but 79, and that's not going to be until like 6 o'clock this evening, 5, 6 o'clock this evening. Yeah, yeah, like 5, 6 o'clock this evening. What's up, Andrea? How you doing? Um, so today's Tuesday. Let's put listen, this Tuesday list is going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Remit. So this Tuesday list is officially turned into all the things list. Okay, so Texas Legend Yellow Granix. Those are I need to write that information somewhere. I need to write that info somewhere. All right, let me so in the little book, I'm just going to start going backwards. So I have my running task list in the back here, and I'm just going to start going backwards in the book, right? So I'm going to put that stuff that I just read off right here because that's planting information that I want to keep. I want to keep that handy with me when I'm on the go. So um, onion, onion to grow in my zone. And that's what it is. I could do the yellow Granix, I think it was. I got that info from a video. And I like if I'm out and about and I see it, then I'll know that I'm okay to purchase that. Texas Legends. And then plant two times, which is October. I think you plant in October and it will harvest in May. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah. So plant 2 times. October. I'm not sure about the May. So May harvest. See, this is why I just wrote May dash October dash May. See? That's when you try to do shorthand and you don't know nothing about shorthand. Okay, and then they got bunch onions, and this was a Tokyo long night one variety. Let me tell y'all something. Ugh. Bunching onions. The details, I tell you. Bunching onions, Tokyo long night. All right, so at least I know those to look for. So I don't need that anymore. And I just cross out when I'm done with the stuff. I need to also find some chunky orchid bark. Okay, I'm gonna put that, and that's gonna be for one of my potting mix for inside. For inside. So the inside plants that I have, the my Anthurium superbum, my a Monstera constellation, and the regular Monstera deliciosa. Those need a different potting mix than what they're in right now. Also, probably my ficus can stand to change and be in that. They need a chunkier soil mix, which is what that recipe was that I just, I watched a ton of videos. So I need the potting soil that I make, which is the compost topsoil perlite and the fertilizer granulates, which is organic fertilizer granulates. They need that. Plus, we're going to need to put orchid bark, horticultural charcoal, and some worm castings. Y'all, why? Do y'all see how my pocketbook is being drained by these plants? So I need to get those things. Walmart does have worm castings. So I'll get a bag of worm castings from there. Listen, this is over the next month, for the month of May. I'm not about to try to buy all these things for these planting babies this time. Like, I done spent my whole money in the month of April. My whole money. March and April was all about the plant babies. But anyway, I'm a cut their allowance. So that I need to find the orchid bark. Now, Walmart does have a potting mix, which is really just orchid bark, but it's not chunky enough. So now I have to go to Amazon and purchase some bulk things from Amazon. I use a lot of perlite, and so I'm going to buy that in bulk from Amazon. I just need to do a price comparison, to make sure that I'm getting the best deal for my dollar. Bring that in bulk. And then I also need to make sure that I have like storage containers to store all these things in properly, right? So I need the worm castings, and the horticultural charcoal. The horticultural charcoal is going to help to remove like any toxins from their roots or the soil so it doesn't get to their roots. Something like that. Something like that. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. But this is what these people are putting in these chunky soil mixes for those particular plants. And since I am going to repot my plant, might as well I repot them with the soil that they need. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to repot them this month in the month of May. That's my disclaimer. They might not get repot until June because I'm putting them on a budget. I'm putting them all on a budget. They're too needy. They are too needy. They're absolutely too needy. Absolutely too needy. So I'm gonna do that. But even though they're needy, do you know what's happening for Mother's Day? I'm about to send out my Mother's Day list. And my Mother's Day list got what on it? More plants. Yo, my Mother's Day list got more plants on it. You know that auntie, that grandma that complains about everything she do, but she do it anyway. Welcome, Tamara. I was like, I gotta buy this. I'm like, oh, I got some kids and I got a husband. Yes, yes. You're about to buy me. You about to run me. My ZZ plant, you're about to run me the ficus that I want? Yes. One ZZ plant for well, I got 3 kids. So that's 3 plants. Oh, so okay, and the ficus. Okay. I mean the fig, not the ficus, figs. I want so I get 2 probably 2 fig trees and 2 ZZ plants. Yes. Oh, come on. Riddick, good morning. Welcome. I'm like, y'all, my people don't ever gotta guess what to get me. They don't never gotta guess what to get me. Never. Never. Well, at least for me anyway. If they ask me, I'm like, I either want this or run me the money. Run me the money. I'll go pick up something. Just run me. And I know some people are like, well, I mean, it feels so impersonal to just give the money. I'm like, are you serious? The money can be spent anywhere. But if you give a gift card or you give something specific, they got to go to that specific place or that specific spot. Okay. Just run me the money. I talk cash. I talk cash. I talk cash. So yes, run me the money. So I'm about to post it so they don't get all perturbed to try to think I'm about to post it. I'm about to post the link. So even if they don't want to get the plants themselves, they can they can give me the money and I'll go get the plants. Like it would still be a pleasure for me to go shopping for my own plants. On the way to disappointment, these people is insane on the road. Riddick, we pray for your safety in the name of Jesus. They are crazy out here. They are crazy out there. I don't know what their problem is. Okay, so the Walmart offer stuff, I don't have to write that down anymore because I'm okay with that. I was gonna watch some videos. Orchid bark. Am I gonna write that down anywhere? Because I know I need it. So I mean, I don't really need to. Okay, seed trays, orchid bark. Let me put it on bark. Okay, and that's one of the reasons probably why that orchid died too was the mix. Even though it had sphagnum moss, was not the right thing. It was not the right thing. But anyway, it don't matter to me. Okay, it don't matter to me because I'm not at this point in my plant life getting no orchids. All my other plants so far, excepting for the one that y'all, I still didn't bring it in. It's a week later and it's still outside. It's still outside. I'm looking at it. It's looking at me. I'm looking like you ain't dead yet. It's a aglonemia, one of them. I'm looking at it like you ain't dead yet, and it's looking at me like you ain't bring me inside yet. Yeah, we're looking at each other. So, yeah, all of that. I did this week. I need to write this information down somewhere. I need to write this down somewhere. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to tear the page out and put the page somewhere. Okay. I need to do that. I did investment. So here's my little investment update. Here's my investment update. Um, and speaking of that, it is 9 o'clock. Who do I want to check? Which stock do I want to check? Um, this morning. I'm not, okay, that's still high. So let me check NVIDIA. Let me check. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did. Okay, these are still high because the market did kind of rally a little. It did rally a little, right? Um, but the move that I did make, I'm very happy that I made that move. It did work out for me by God's grace. It did work out by God's grace. So what I did was I borrowed some margin from my M1 Finance account. Okay, because they got margin. I used it once before, but that was like this is all a trial. This is all a trial, okay, with investment. Tamara is not giving you financial advice. Tamara is not telling you what to do and how to do it, whatever. No, I'm just sharing what I did. I'm just sharing what I did, my experience. So there's a couple of stocks that I have in my portfolio, and I'm interested in day trading, right? I'm interested in day trading. However, I don't have the brain space nor capacity right now to be a day trader, to learn with day trading, to do any of that stuff. I don't have that capacity right now. There's too much going on that needs to be done for me in my head, and around, right? I don't have that capacity. Yes, it could definitely be a big benefit to me to be able to make money. I don't have the capacity. And when someone does not have the capacity, like it don't matter what you do, they're not going to be able to get it in. Okay. Because I just don't have the capacity for that right now. So for me, it's what's the next best thing that you can do, right? What's the next best thing that you can do? And so I said, let me learn a little bit about this margin. And I really have not found a lot of videos of people talking about how to use this margin in stock option versus day trading, right? So a regular stock, usually your stocks, when you purchase your stock in your regular account, you're purchasing for longevity. You're purchasing to hold on to the stock. You're purchasing for the stock to grow later on, right? You're not purchasing to turn around and sell it that same day to be able to make a higher profit. That's not what that is about, right? So this is different. So it's like, how do I maximize my purchasing for longevity and these growth stocks that have lost a lot of money right now? Like they've lost a lot of money because the market really kind of tanked. And so with the market tanking, this is a great time to purchase for it to, and then wait for when it goes back up and you'll be in money. But the in money that I'd be in money is not a lot of money because I don't have a lot of money in there, right? We have been working on, I've got 31, officially have 31 shares of SCHD, Raise the Roof. And that is a dividend producing, is it an ETF? I think it might be an ETF. Don't ask me, ETF stock, whatever. It's a dividend producing asset, right? So my goal is 100 shares of of SCHD. Right now, let me get my calculator, y'all. Let me share with y'all some numbers. It is trading at, let me say, $26 times times the 100, that's $2,600. Like who got $2,600 to pull and put into that stock right now? I don't, not, like one shot, one time, not me. Not me, because I've got other things that need to be taken. Like my plants need food. My plants need food. So the best thing for me to do is to be able to grab one at a time and just grab one at a time. And the amount would be more depending on how much the stock is, because I think it's been up to 28 close to $29 before it pulled back some. So anytime it's at $25 and anything cents, I'm gonna buy it. $25 and anything cents, I'm going to buy it every day, right? If I possibly can, or every week. And then once it's not there anymore, I will look what's in a price range that is a buy price for me, and I would buy that, right? So that's how I do this type of investment, and why the goal of the 100 shares may not come in this year because I'm also buying other things. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, um so with that in mind, I knew that the other stocks that are priced higher in the hundreds. So there's stocks that's right now, I think Netflix is a stock that's going to be a good one I'm hearing to purchase. That's $1,100, y'all, per share. $1,100. Do you know what my $25 is going to do to that $1,100? Nothing. It's a drop in the bucket, but it's going to do nothing. Nothing. So anyway, there's a stock that I've been watching, and I know that that stock has previously hit $400 as far as what the amount of that stock was worth. However, since the market went downhill, that stock was under $300, way under $300, like 230, right? Like $230. And so I know that that stock is going to go back up to, probably 9 out of 10 going to go back up to 400. But it's not going to go back now. It's going to take its time as the market recover and creep back up to 400. So I could continue investing in that, or my mind was like, well, how is it that you can invest and make some money but not with $25 at a time? In comes the margin. In comes the margin. All right. So, um, if I'm to do $25 in a particular stock, it's going to take me 10 months to invest the $250. So basically, it would take me to buy one share of this particular stock 10 months, right? Or it could be less if you're doing it on a weekly basis. But let's say on a monthly basis, it'll take me 10 months to buy one. Y'all, so what I did was I accessed the margin, and the margin is a loan that was at like 6.25%. It's a 6.25% loan. There's no time frame to repay back. You're borrowing against the equity that's in your trading account right now. So basically, you could lose everything if your stock go down far. But at this point, the stock is almost at the lowest that it's been. It's almost at the lowest that it's been. So unless it goes out of business, like where else is it gonna go? Right? So it's not gonna go anywhere else but up. So I was like, Lord, everything is looking like it's supposed to be everything. So let me see what move I could make. I went ahead, got the margin, and I purchased. I put a purchase order. Now, when you put the buy order in, because it's not day trading platform, it doesn't buy the same time. It buys in a time period. So basically, if I put by 9:15 to sell it, it opens at 9:30 to be able to be sold, but we don't know what price it's going to sell at or buy at until the trade is actually completed. I hope that makes sense. Okay? So the price could go up, the price could go down. So when I put mine in, the price was I think it was like $10 cheaper. Was it $10 cheaper? It was like $5 less. And then by the time they purchased it, it was $5 more. I was like, so instead of getting 10 shares, I ended up getting 9.73693 to be exact. If you want specifics, right? So instead of 10 shares of this thing on this loan, I was like, "Well, you got to risk it for the biscuit sometimes, right?" Um, that's what that play was. So I said, all right, no problem. It's purchased it. I'm glad I've got it. Now let me watch it over the next couple days and see what it's doing and see what the trend is, right? So it went up over between last week, and I watched it Monday morning. I watched what the before hour trading numbers were, because the 9:30 trading time, there's actually like a pre-market trading that happens and an aftermarket trading that happens in the evening. Y'all, it's so much. I can't even pack it all into my brain. This is why I tell you, like, I don't have the capacity for the extra stuff, because all of this stuff already is madness. Plus, for me to have to chart things. So anyway, I watched it last week, and it was tittering, tittering, tittering. And I'm like, Lord, what should I do? And then I remember in my head, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Take your wins and move forward. A win is a win, even if it's not the highest win. You understand? A pass is a pass, even if it's not a hundred. So I'm just saying, just give me the C. Just give me that C that let me pass. Give me the 75. Let me pass. So I watched it until it went up, and I was like, Lord, I saw the pre-market, what it was, and it was higher than even what it closed at the previous week, on Friday. It was, so I sold that sucker on Monday morning. I had like 3 minutes left before the time closed for it to start selling stuff. So I went ahead and I sold it. I sold the exact amount because it sells in dollar amounts. It doesn't sell in share amount, right? But so the exact amount that I borrowed from the margin, that's the amount that I sold in that particular stock, because I wanted to repay the mortgage and bring the margin, and bring that account current. So really and truly, I only borrowed the money for like a week, maybe like a week, if that much. So the gain that was gained from that stock ended up being share gain for me, if that makes any sense. So here's what I mean. 9.73 was what I purchased with the margin. But the amount that I needed to sell to repay the margin was only 7.81. So I purchased more, but I needed to sell less. So in my account now, I have 1.91, almost two shares, almost two share gain of that one particular stock that I know is gonna go up, is gonna go up. So what would have taken me 10 months or so to get one share in a week, I was able to get almost two shares. That makes sense to y'all? I hope that makes sense, right? I hope that makes sense. And so I was very happy with that. I was very happy with that. Now I'm not going to be able to make that kind of move every single week. I don't even know if I'm able be able to make that move every single month. But I'm just watching and waiting and then doing it that way to facilitate my growth, I think, and the interest that is going to be paid back on what I borrowed was less than $4, y'all. So my cost is less than $4 to be able to get almost $600 worth of stock. I like that. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I hope that makes sense. So I don't know anyone else who is or see anyone who's like doing that kind of strategy ish because I am holding it for long term gain. Um, but so I don't know. Like I'm just experimenting, I guess, trying to see what's what or what can be done in this particular market here and building my portfolio for retirement. I've got to look into the difference between this type of investing and investing through a Roth IRA because if that can be done, I'm not sure if in the Roth there's even a margin to be able to borrow from. So I've got to go look into a Roth IRA because when you invest in a Roth IRA, you're putting in your money and you're getting that stuff back. That's you're not going to be taxed as much, right? Because with the Roth, that's like tax free. You've already paid taxes on the money that you're using to invest. You already pay taxes on that. So we'll see about that. Anyway, I hope all of that gibberish makes sense. It makes sense in my mind. So I need to make sure I have this down somewhere safe and secure so I know, what I got. What I did. I gotta write it down. Because like I said, I'm gonna try to redo that again and just making sure that I know what my gain is from time to time. Again, and Netflix was like 800 and something dollars, and I was looking at it, was like, I don't even have enough money to buy a share, right? I was like, I don't even have money to buy a share. So even if I invest $900, that one share over the span time of a month or so would have 9, 10, 11. That's a $200 gain. I think that would have been a great gain anyway, just to be able to have as well. However, you win some, you lose some, etc., etc., etc. So that's that. Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm going to cross that out because I did this already on Monday. And then, yes. So I'm going to put that for April. So I got to put that someplace else. The waterline quotes are in. I did pick a provider. So they're in the process now of calling the people to come back out and mark the utilities and things like that, which is on the other side, and finding out when their person is available with the trencher to trench, and then we're going to pick a date and we're going to get the water line done. So hopefully by the next week or two, that water line would be off my list, and I'm going to the water building. Okay, I'm going to the water building with the repair, and I'm like, here, we got this repaired. Run me some money. I don't care how much money you give me, just run me some money. I feel like I'm just perturbed at this point, so I'm going to do that. They do offer like a 5-year warranty on the lines, so I was very happy with that. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Has anybody had rosemary tea? I have that written down here in my notes. So I need to plant. I need to buy rosemary seeds. Rosemary seeds. Okay, I'm some video I was watching, they say rosemary tea is pretty good as well. I've not had that before. So, boom. Let's see. Outline Richard. You tried a rosemary tea, mint tea once, not your cup of tea. Galena, is it because of the mix or you don't like the rosemary flavor? Or which maybe is it just one you don't like or what's happening? So that page is done. There's something called swing trading. I need a page that's like information to look up. Buy rosemary seeds. This is onion stuff. So no, I already got it over on the other side. So let me put two together. Information to look up. Because honestly, I just need something for that. Information. Info. To look up. Swing trading. I don't even know what that is. I heard it. You like rosemary, just not in tea. Like, is it a strong taste? Is that what that is? Publix. Oh, I didn't go to the Publix. Pick up, drop off. Oh, I need to drop off my. Okay, so I need to check, and I'll do that today. Who had soil? Garden soil. Somebody had garden soil. Home Depot. Home Depot, either Home Depot or Lowe's had garden soil, $2.50 or something like that. I think it's 2.50. I think it was Lowe's. I think it's Lowe's. Yeah, this today list is turning into this whole this week list. I know that they're gonna check garden soil sale. Let me check it real quick. It's one of them. It sounds too savory. You like in my case, yeah. Okay. All right. So maybe it's better diluted. So now that's a whole other video to look up. The best rosemary tea mixes. Yeah, but I think it was Lowe's. I think it was Lowe's that had the soil. It was the Stay Green, and it was like $2.50. Yep, 4 for 10. When do they finish or stop with that? And the only reason I'm purchasing them is because I still have two of the metal raised beds. One is put together. I didn't put the other one together yet. I'm tired of it. So I didn't put the other one together yet because then you gotta pack it. You gotta pack it, right? You gotta pack it. So this is flower and vegetable garden soil plus some fertilizer. And I could use that. I'm fine. And it's 1 cubic feet. Yeah. So I may do that. And it's Lowe's. Home Depot had one. I think it was the Miracle Grow one, but it was 0.75 cubic feet for $2. And when you do the calculations, the Stay Green one is a better purchase price than anything else. I just need to know when this price is until, but don't stop. Sale ends April 30th. Oh boy. So if I'm going to purchase it, I need to just go ahead and buy it. So that's tomorrow. 4:30. It's very good for colds. Do you drink that when you get a cold, Nita, or that's just from your what do you call this thing? From your research? Because that's what you use, or from research. Um, yeah, yeah. So once I know they have rosemary at the store, but I think I'm gonna get the seeds and plant some of the seeds. So while I try to do things as organic as possible, I am not going to use certain type of fertilizers, non-organic fertilizer when I need them, right? Because I mean, I need them for my plants to grow. Forget that. I need to eat. Okay, not I need to eat. So if the plants need it to grow. So this particular stay green vegetable and flower garden soil does have some type of fertilizer in there. It does have some sort of fertilizer in there. And I need stuff to fill the garden beds. And it's going to take each one of those raised metal beds take one, two, three, four, about plus 6 plus to get to a decent bag, 6 bags plus to get to a decent height. 6 plus bags. Okay. 6 plus bags. And I don't mix the bottom. I put topsoil, not, yeah, I put topsoil usually on the bottom because that's usually cheaper. But this product is the same price as the topsoil. It's the same price as the topsoil. So it would behoove me to do that. So I would put topsoil on the bottom, about 4 bags. And then the top, I would put the top bags would be the mixture. So I would mix it with the perlite when I get the vermiculite, and put it in there, and then I would put the fertilizer in the on top of that and just mix it in a little bit. Use the rosemary oil under your tongue. It helps a lot. Okay, okay. It helped you when you had something. Okay, something. Okay. Yeah. So this particular price, like I said, is good, period. And as I explained before, I've got to buy these bagged stuff because getting it delivered to me is much more expensive than me doing this. The delivery alone, like I said, was like 100 and something dollars to deliver a $35 scoop. That's insane. So buying it like this is much better. It's much better for me. And this is actually flower and garden soil itself, it says. So I could mix that with the compost and see how that works. And I'm telling you, like, I think most of my beds like have different mixtures in them, which is crazy. Absolute crazy. My main staple mix is going to be this compost from it's cow manure and compost, or cow manure from the Ace store, but they've been running out. They've been running out. Soil to replant your plants. Okay, okay, Nita. Which tropical plant? Which plant, well, tropical soil did you purchase? And what plants are you repotting? Yeah, look, I'm looking at the Scott's topsoil is $3 and 20 something cents. So absolutely not. This one is definitely better. Oh, the vid. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. So very good. So I wrote that down. Um, the mulch I'm getting from my sister, so I ain't gotta worry about that. Ain't gotta worry about that. So let's move that. All right. Then we have, oh, I didn't log the party dates. So let's put that log May dates. I'm just gonna put May dates. So I gotta make a call to get May dates. The pictures, I have that on something, cross that. Bill pay things. I did check in on some bill stuff before. I need to put another checking date because the end of the month is the end of the month. It's the end of the month. Okay. Is the end of the month. Monday, start looking at pot. Okay, so I need to look at pots to repot. Buy 7 plant pots for outside. Oh, I don't know. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna roll that over. So just going through, that's on Tuesday. Um, all right, so list information to look up. Uh, okay, My thoughts must be changed. Train my thoughts. Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Absolutely. That was on a sermon. A sermon. And like I said, I'm just going through the month and just making sure that I haven't forgotten anything. This is my meal plan. Propagate the roses. Like I'm experimenting with propagating some rose right now, y'all. I pray that they live in the name of Jesus. I'm gonna go outside and speak a life over all of them. I really am. That was my possible list. Work. All right. Nope. Don't need none of that. This is my calculations of the calculations of the calculations. I don't know what else that was. So just going through real quick. Rosemary is good for cost. Essential oil is good in the grocery section. But a lot of times though, the grocery store section is very diluted. Some of those things are very diluted. How about the kindness you sent out? You trying to tell me something? Anita, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I took a picture and posted it. Okay, because me and that kindness, we not friends right now either. Oh my gosh. This month, car maintenance. Okay. Can we talk about car maintenance this month? Car maintenance. Okay, so this week, car maintenance items. And then probably some quotes. Maybe. It's car maintenance. I need the cabin air filter. I need to do at least that. At least that. At least do the price out cabin air filter. Price cabin air filter. I could change that cabin air filter. But I mean, if I'm going to be doing, no, and I'm not. I need to price out the 50,000 mile stuff because if I'm going to be, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. If I'm gonna be doing that, then I think that's included in that. I think that's included. So tire. I do need to price out tire though. Um, brake fluid flush. This is what the dude had said. It's my brake fluid is getting dark. Okay, so I need a brake fluid flush, and I think that's included in that 50 mile. Remember, I told y'all it was like $1,200 worth of work or something like that, and then uh um the actual 50,000 mile thing was like 800 and something dollars, and it included all of those things. I'm like, y'all just y'all ain't serious. They not serious. So I need to price that out, see if I get it done at another dealership or another place, if I would get a better price. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything with this, nothing with that. um Okay, birthday. We're not gonna do anything with that. Okay, that's all did. Pick up. I did pick her up. We did drop her to the thing. We did make that. Yeah, I'm just going through real quick. Um, all right. Buddy boy went to the trash for me that day. Awesome. Awesome. And this is going in the trash right after we're done. Like it's going straight to the trash. Fertilizer. This was calendula. Is good with pest control. Okay, maybe. Let me get this one little sticky note. Let me take this one little sticky note. What is this? Balance. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold on to this too, because I could do that and just kind of recalculate what the balance is. Awesome, awesome. What are you guys up to today? Like, what is your top thing to do today? Buy 3 more shares of SCHD. That was for this week. I was supposed to buy 3 more, but I already hit the goal for the month. So, and check the plant germination schedule. Like I had that. Look, y'all, I had that thing already kind of planned out. Isn't that cute? So I think I might want to do another one of this, which is actually to do. Dang, that was a busy week 1, week 2, week 3. Is to map out the weeks in here of the month, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then put the things that I need to do for each week in here. And I think I was trying to use this. No, I'm not, because I didn't go back to reference it. But maybe it was just a mind clearing situation, right? So, because sometimes, like you do stuff, it's not necessarily to use the thing as a planner, but just to clear your mind. Just to clear your mind. I'm going to take this also. This is like a daily checklist. I did have the board meeting. I wonder if the sticker can come off. I have a sticker in here. The days are long, but the years are short. Let me see if I could take that off. It might be able to. If I can, I'll take it off and reuse it. But if not, it stays and go to the trash. Ah! It's coming. Yay! Carbons, your vehicle is at the dealership to fix whatever wasn't built correctly, so you have a rental, and twice the passenger window went down by itself. Listen, Andrea, my husband, his vehicle has been in the shop as well. Okay, it's been in the shop, which is, and so he's been driving this canty little car, and he's hating every single minute of it. He's hating every single minute of it. The April was really, really cute. The April was really cute. I'm telling y'all, but it's going in the trash. I'm just going to check, the previous things to make sure to see if there's anything on it that I needed. Personal race section, pen loop, high shade, safer goals. Clean my planner card. Oh yeah, no. I mean, I kind of did clean the planner card a bit. I did do this, didn't do that. I'm just gonna act like none of this was ever written. I did some of it. Act like it just wasn't written. Nope, can't do that. Did I need to pick up something else from Kohl's? I don't know. I have a pickup from Kohl's here. That's probably was the socks I ordered, which I did. You need 3 different recalls. The dealerships. Oh my gosh, 3 different recalls. File your annual report to keep your LLC. Oh boy, I don't envy you in having to do that. Not one bit of it. I do not envy you in having to do that. All right, so this is pretty much done. Father, Lord, I thank you for giving me this little journal. I thank you for allowing me to be able to use it and it to be useful to me. I am grateful. In Jesus' name, amen. Now it goes in the trash. I have been very grateful. That's the one that hubby had given to me, and I have enjoyed using it, so I'm grateful. I am grateful. I am going to put this, let me put this on the cover of this one too. So let's see. I got 2. Nope, he's been hating driving that that new one. So he's supposed to pick up his vehicle today. So we'll see how that works up. But you've got 3 different recalls, Nita. You got 3 different recalls to fix. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's very interesting. They sold you a right. Oh my gosh. Oh my, 3 different. I look, if they give you one of those, we want to buy your car, just be like, how much you want to pay, you want to buy it for, and see if they could do like a lateral move. Just switch me straight into something else. Let me get a different one. Let me get a different one. If you willing to give me a different one for a similar price, I'm gonna switch into a different one. I'm gonna do a different one. Andrea, absolutely. 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 We're gonna act like it was never written there. We didn't see it. But just have the parts or the border on back order. Not only that, listen, the cost. It's the cost of it all. I was like, nah, it's the cost of it all. I was like, nah. I'm not sure why it costs that much money. And they want you to do these services every what? Every 20,000, 30,000 miles. I'm like, y'all trying to get too much of my money. But I do need to start checking for tires. I do have the place that I normally go get tires, so I need to just kind of do another check, of how much they are. Because the tires that I get are expensive. However, they're worth it. I would personally say they're worth it because I drive a lot and they can take the wear and tear, but they're expensive. I think one of them is close to $300. After there's everything is said and done, it's like close to $300. It's like close to 300. Two with taxes, installation, plus I always get the warranty on there, which is $35. It's like $300. Yeah. Um, Probably doesn't have the parts. It sold you. You have climates on your baby 1800 worth the money. Okay. Okay. Dang. Dang. Woo. But when you think about the fact that you only have to replace them if all goes well, you only have to replace them every what, 4, 5 years maybe, depending on how much you're driving. Right? So let me get the calculator. Let me get the calculator. 1800 divide that by, let's say it's 5 years, that's $360 a year. Divide that by your 12 months. That's like $30 a month. That's not bad to drive safe. That's like $30 a month. So that's not bad. That's not bad. So I can't say too much. Y'all hold on. Look, he went and picked up his ride this morning. Oh, hubby just sent me a picture of him driving in his vehicle. He's like, "We back." That is funny. Replace tires in 4 years. You have a challenger. Okay. You have to go to CVS today to stock up on tissue. You also have 2 deliveries. What's the deal on the tissue? Let's go find that out. We use really expensive tires that are designed for winter weather and have to have 2 sets of tires. Sarah, no. But yeah, when you live in certain climates, you absolutely positively do. Absolutely do. I don't blame you. Let's see what's at CVS. What's the deal at CVS? Because I need to go on ahead and use some money. I have some CVS money that I need to use. Let me put that on here because it's up there. I have some CVS money I need to use. I haven't even checked my card to see what CVS had charged me for that stuff that I returned. So let me see. Check CVS slash my card for refund. Let me see what they did. Your hubby joined vehicle group on Facebook for his truck to keep up on things that go wrong and possible recalls. Okay, that's good. That's good. Listen, he is out here in the wild with that vehicle. He loves his vehicle. I'm like, all right, go do what you gotta do. He love his vehicle. I'm like, it's almost time for. I'm like, it's almost time to change my car, honey. Probably gonna need you to change my vehicle soon. So he is looking at me like, I can't with you. I can't. Car shopping, he does not like to do any kind of car shopping. So when it comes to the shopping and looking for stuff, y'all already know we went through this already. Like I look for what I want and I'm like, dude, let's go to the dealership because it's his. he signed the papers. I do everything and he signed the papers. I'm like, it's time. But I don't think so because interest rates are probably crazy. Which I need to talk to him about refinancing that one that he has. Let me check. You know what? Let me send him that message right now. Give him a task to do today. Cause on okay, let me remind him to do that. He got to check with that. Last week they were 8.99. They went up to 10. Okay, yes, yes. People, Andrea, you have a beautiful day today. Listen, I need y'all to make sure that you guys are stocking up on your basic things, your basic supplies. I need y'all to be stocking up on your basic stuff and your basic supplies. Stock up on your basic supplies. Make sure you have your rice, your flour, your yeast, your oil, your what is it? What is it? You know, if you got pasta, your pasta sauce, your tuna, your butter, your y'all, I need y'all to stock up on your basic stuff. I'm not trying to tell you to hoard anything. What all I'm saying is for me, what I'm about to be doing is make a list of some just basic supplies to make sure that I have enough that we can eat for 1 to 2, maybe even 3 months. And I'm just, like we can always use the stuff. Like we can always use the stuff, but I'm just saying, stock up on your stuff. Like with the way things are right now, like y'all, you need to stock up for your stuff because if we can't get food from overseas, we're gonna be out of a lot of stuff. We're gonna be out of a lot of stuff. So so be sure to, do what you feel is necessary. One you actually went to only listen. Listen, you want a 2026 Camry? Mhm. And you already know. You already know with these extra new fees, okay? With these extra new fees on things. I don't even know what's going to be affordable and what's not going to be affordable. The price of things are increasing and they're going to continue to increase. They're going to continue to increase. So make sure you have what you need for you and your family. Whatever it is that you eat, make sure you have for you and your family. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do. So uh go ahead and do that. I think I might even go buy, well, we don't eat that much bread anymore, but might even go buy a bread maker. Why is this thing on here like this? I'm viewing the ad, but why is it like this? Uh the one car you was looking at, I mean, and I was like, "What? Mm-hmm. Yes, Tiffy. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. 3.654. Okay, that's not too bad. Do we have coupons on Ajax or Palmolive from CVS? I don't think we had any last week. Getting a pasta making machine. But how often do you eat pasta? I think it depends on how often you eat pasta. 5 days and I'll get more money. Okay. I got $10. Ajax. Nope. Palmolive? Nope. Okay, so no Ajax, no Palmolive coupon. But I mean, it's still not bad. Spend $6, you get $2 back on the big bottles of Palmolive and or Ajax. That's not bad. So it'll be $2 a piece, but that's CVS. So like if you have CVS money, then that would be a great thing for you to use. I need to log my CVS money. So log CVS money. So that's going to be my main shopping store for as far as, pharmacy items because Walgreens is now officially too far for me to be trying to run in and out of Walgreens. It was literally 5 minutes, if that much away from me. Now I gotta go 3 times as far. And we're not about to be running over there. We're not running over there. Why is it? Okay, let me go back here. Weekly ad. It's like half of the weekly ad is covered up by something else. And I don't know why they got it like that. Page view, list view. Let's do page view. Oh, at least 2 times a week? Okay. Nita, you could keep that. You could keep that. You could keep that. You can keep that, Nita. You could keep that. You can have that. You can have that. We're good. We're good over here. We're good. We're hot messes all by ourselves. We are good. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So $3 for 2. This is shampoo and conditioner. I don't even know if I want to pay that for this week. Healthy skin, advanced nails. No, I'm interested in the paper products. Could I use some ibuprofen? Maybe, maybe not. Probiotics. I like them when they're buy one, get one free. Okay, $10 for the Charmin. I guess maybe I could go to Walgreens just for, they're the 20-ounce bottles, right? Or they're bigger than 20 ounces of those boosters you need. Yes, like you got the good. I was like, oh my gosh, this is Drulation. But that was really good. Um, Spend 20, get 4 back. I don't need that one. Okay. That's an interesting week. Not necessarily a. I'm gonna wait to see when my $20. So see, with CVS, I could probably only go to CVS once a month now because okay, maybe twice a month. Because the $20. Let me see. I have 5 more days before my Care Pass hits, and then I have another $10 on here. Uh, that expires on the 11th. Okay, so when those two are combined, then I have $20 to spend. So I could spend that 20 on whatever laundry products or whatever, you know, is available to me. So I can only do that one time a month. So I want to get, if it's a spend 30, get 10. So I'm gonna spend $30, get $10 back. I have to wait for the month again to be able to do that. Unless I do that on one card and then I do something else on another card, maybe. I don't know. Something every day. Listen. Block her number one day. Let's see what she do. block her, block her, and see what happened. Look, Sarah is like, I got a 16. I'm not trying to take your 20, Sarah. But wait, isn't the 20 better? Because the 20 is your. Where the 20-year-old at? 20 year is out the house. The 16-year-old is still at home. So at least you have one that's out the house. I don't know which one is even worse. Because the ones that's out the house still come shopping at the house. So I'm not even sure at all. Spend 30, get 10 back. These are on baby items, Huggies and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Um, that was the only Tissue deal I saw. Okay, so we have Irish Spring. Okay, so buy 2, get $4 back. And there was a coupon for Irish Spring that I just saw. I just saw a coupon. Oh, not photo. Go back. Irish Spring. A $2. Okay, you got a $2 on the soap and $2 on the body wash. So this $2 here, is this only on the body wash? Oh no, it's on the bar soap 12 pack. Let's shop and see how much that is. Good Riddick, dentures. are going to be fabulous and only cost nice. Listen, I'm about to tell them take all my teeth out and give me some dentures because I'm sick of them. I'm sick of the cost. I'm sick of the cost. I'm sick of it. Sick of the cost of taking care of some teeth. Just take the whole thing out and give me dentures. A few videos to see if you can roll your Walgreens cash for register reward to use the boosters. They're also your tissue is on sale. They also have tissue on sale. See, yeah. Um, sweet, but wait, she don't know where the grocery store is at. She wants your sweet potato fries. Why she just said she wanted my sweet potato fries. Ain't nobody got time for that. So this $12, and then the body wash was 7. So 19,987.65. So $15. And then you get something back. What do you get back with $15? You get $4 back. Oh, that's not necessarily a good deal at all. She called to ask you for your sweet potato fries. And she literally calls me every day for something of yours. She has gone to the grocery store. Listen, okay, so Washington, I need you to turn the tables on her. Turn the tables. Say, okay, I'm gonna give you this, but can you bring me this of yours? Ask her for something. Like ask her back for something every day. Every time she calls, ask her back for something every day. So Eucerin lotion is a pretty good deal then. I don't think there's a coupon. Spend 20, get 10. That's already half off. Yeah, there's no coupons on it, but it's already half off. Eucerin lotion. The Nivea, somebody said Nivea, but the Nivea is also spend 20, get 10. So that's another half off as well. Yeah. So Nivea and Eucerin is a good price if you need lotion. It's a good for me because I use the Eucerin and y'all know how expensive these Eucerin are, but there's no coupon. Ain't no coupon. She said she asked for the sweet potato fries. I cannot. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You told her to get her own when she goes to the store. She said they cost too much at the store. Wait. So they don't cost money at the store that you go to? Oh gosh, I'm not. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Look, send her a deal. Say no, you could go buy it here. This is whole blends, fruit teas, $3 on two, 16, 17. Let's see the Garnier. Let's see the Garnier because I see something on that. GARN. Okay, so there's a 4 off 20 and a 3 off 2 and a 3 off 2. So, and it's 2 for 8. So if it's 2 for 8, do you get 1 for 4? 16, 17. Yeah, do you get 1 for 4? So let's see. I don't think so. What does it say? Individual or regular retail each with card. Okay. Let's see how much they are. Shop now. Let's see this price. Let's see this price. Or $4.99 each, $5. Okay. So 16, 21. 21 minus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 21 minus 10, that means 11. And after the 11, you get any money back? I don't see no additional $2 off two. $2 off to where? So also get savings with a $2 off to extra care coupon in the CVS coupon app. I don't see no extra $2 off too. Y'all lying to me. Refresh your page or reward. Y'all lying to me. See, CVS is lying to me. Okay, let's go back. Let's sign in because it's telling me now I need to sign in. We're going to see. They're lying to me, but there's no, I don't see any money back on that. No CVS cash back. So that wouldn't be a good. Okay, you got my name. All right, I see the name and we're searching for Garnier. And I still don't see any two off too. Okay, so CVS is full of nonsense today. Um, so you also have a 32-year-old who is a PhD program and calls regularly with disaster and emotional distress. Oh my God! So Sarah is look therapist. So therapist Sarah, Sarah's like I can't handle no more. Between the 32 and the 60-year-old. Okay, so how about you have this 32-year-old talk to the 16 and the 16 talk to the 32? Sarah, how you think that them two gonna get along together? Let the two of them, they would stress you out even more. But that's a call. Mom to pick her up. A mess every time you come to so she wants something of yours. She said, I know. And her, oh my gosh, I can't go into the same. No, yeah, yeah. But it's a good thing to be able to talk to them. But um, just make sure that that one actually also has a therapist. Let me tell you, that one actually needs to have it. I'm like, look, my son, sir. When is your next appointment? You do know they have virtual appointments, sir. You can't go in. No, it's okay. They got a virtual appointment. They got a virtual appointment. I'm gonna need you to make a virtual appointment and tell me when you made your appointment and when it's for, so I can check in to make sure you made that appointment. You understand? We want our children safe. We want our children healthy. We want our children okay. We want them okay. No, we gonna check on you, make sure you okay, cause we, you know, mm-mm. Listen, I'm not qualified. I am the nurse practitioner. I'm not qualified. I'm gonna need you to see the doctor. And chatter. Oh, that's nice. That's good, Sarah. Get them together, girl. Get them together. Get them out your head. Let them be together. Get out of you. Go call your brother. You go call your sister. Yeah, y'all need to have a session. Y'all go have a session because y'all stressing me out. Y'all need to have a session. Okay, I'm finished looking at CVS. CVS is stressing me out today. I'll watch some videos on CVS and let them take care of it. But CVS is stressing me out. This is another reason why I haven't been to the store. But anyway, the main reason is there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. And I did take the past week. I did not do as much as I could have done over the past week. I did take that time. I just took some time off. I did not really work. Last week I did have some stuff to do, in the yard. But mostly I just took a little bit of time off because y'all, I just needed some time. Like hubby was away on a trip. Give me some rest. Let me get some rest and peace and quiet. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Is that really spend 20 get 4? Yeah, that's what they're doing now. Spend 20 get 4. Not even get 5, but spend 20 get 4. I don't know if that's better or worse. 15. Well, this would be 20 right here. And then 20 minus 4, that's 16. And I have $10. So I'd pay $6 and get back 4. So that's not altogether too horrible, other than to spend 30 and having to wait for that other thing. Buy two, get five. So $20 for the Scots. I'm not too much of a Scots person. We'll see. It's coming around the time for trash bags, y'all. And but the last time I got trash bags, I think I usually like to get trash bags at Walgreens. I usually like to get it at Walgreens. So I think that's where I normally get them. So I've got to stock up on some trash bags as well. Oh, okay. So spend 50, get $10 reward. Okay, so they got gift cards. When you spend $50 on these gift cards, you get a $10 reward. So Bath and Body Works, Applebee's, Panera, Chili's, uh Legal Seafoods. Who's that? Okay, and other participating gift cards. I don't know what other participating gift cards are there. But anyway, you spend $50, you get back a $10 CVS gift, CVS money, which could work because guess what's happening in a couple months, y'all? In a short while, guess what's happening? The Bath and Body Works sale. And Mother's Day. So you can actually literally probably get two $25. Okay, so you could get two $25 Bath and Body Works cards, or you could get a $25 Bath and Body Works card and a $20 Chili's or Happy Applebee's, wherever you're trying to get to. If you're trying to eat food, you could do that, and then go ahead and yeah, and do that. You could do that. If you're gonna give someone a gift card to take themselves out for lunch for Mother's Day, which is coming up, or even Father's Day is coming up. If you're going to go out to eat, this is a great opportunity to do that. If you are a CVS shopper, that is. That's if you're a CVS shopper. If you're not a CVS shopper, well, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that at all. CVS was okay. Let me go back and read your comments. I'm sorry. Put them up on Etsy. Oh my gosh, Galena, who the kids? Put the kids on Etsy. So I was going to duct tape her and the dog and put put her and the dog on Etsy. That lady stuck that paperwork in your face. With me paid $2,100. You really told her to run that through your insurance, please and thank you. Oh my goodness. So call your second company for your gutter along with the adjuster. You have to call two places about your warranty and replacing your mower and your door. Girl, you got a lot going on. You got a lot. Um, Run the surgery bill through the insurance. Also do the pre-authorization before all procedures, so you get your out of pocket up front. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Son number 3 just had a oral surgery procedure done as well, so that's okay for that. So he had that done, and he was a little hurt. Yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt. Yeah, he was hurt with the amount that he had to pay out of pocket. I'm like, welcome to the grown life. Welcome to the grown life. Okay. Welcome to the grown life. So that's how that works. All right, y'all. What else are we doing today? What else do I have to do today? What else do I have to do today? Really quickly, right here. Because then once I get up and I leave this desk, I'm leaving this desk. Let me take my tablets first of all. Let me take my morning tablet because that's the only one she's ever going to remember to take anyway. Where's my cutter? So let me cut these things one time. Let me cut these things. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. So I have 2 hours. I got 2 hours. I have my list of things to do today. So now I got to just kind of take a little piece of sticky note and I'm going to pick what I'm going to do. Okay, personal. Let me go to the front because I did put it in the front the last time. I need it to be a little larger. So I'm going to take my April one and use that as a size because I'm putting it in the front of my planner. Yeah, so I got the April one. I'm going to use that. Make sure I did not need it to be larger. I was supposed to check that. No, this is fine. This is fine. Maybe possibly could be a little larger, but I think overall it's fine. Plans without. All right, let's see. All right. I need to do something else too. Oh, I need to check the grocery list because somebody asked. I need to buy pasta sauce. I'm going to be making something for somebody. So I need to buy pasta sauce for this weekend. BUI pasta sauce. So I'm going to check Publix to see if that's on sale. So let me get this actual sticky because y'all, this list is the whole page. This list is the whole page. All right. We're not doing all of that today. Number one, check grocery sales and mainly for pasta sauce. I need to meal plan really. So I don't know what I'm going to have for the next couple days. And so I need to plan for that. All right. I need to plan for what we going to have for the next couple days. All right. This seems a little bit wonky. This seems a little bit off, y'all. I don't know. It seems a little bit wonky. So we're going to see. But it seems a little offish. But then again, not really. Okay, this is fine. And then adjust the top. And then we're good to go. Okay. This is so pretty. Like, I can't even tell you. It's so pretty. She needs to get herself a new cutter. Like, I honestly really do. Trash. Okay, but where's the thing for this now? So I got that one cut out. And while I have it, I'm just going to cut out the other one. I'm just going to cut that out. I think I used my other cutter the last time, and that worked a little bit better. Because this one is tearing the paper. So you know the blade is just done for. The blade is finito. Okay, so right here. I don't know about that. What are you decorating? What are you decorating your planner with next month? Flores, I did not even pick them stickers yet. So, okay, we'll pick those stickers. Because it needs to be something that's gonna. I thought I had. Wait. I thought I had said we could do it with this one. Hold on, let me see. The same sticker book that I used. Maybe not. I'll try to see. I was thinking to use like this pastel stuff right here for the month of May, but maybe not. Let me see. I was thinking that pastel, but Oh, definitely want to use some of these. The black ones that we've been using for sure. Yes, 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 yes. We're doing a live this month, and the live is set for tonight. Are you guys available for the live tonight? Or do y'all want to try maybe for tomorrow? Hmm. Oh, this one is pretty, but it's the same thing. Yeah, but no. Yeah, it's really pretty, but I don't know. So let's see another sticker book. Because I was supposed to pick it. I didn't pick it. Oh, okay. Let's try floral elements. Let's see the floral elements, maybe. Not bad. Those are too colorful. This got a bluish to it. Not really. I mean, but I could probably. Okay. Maybe this one? No, but I think that would be better. What about that one? No. Okay, this one. All right, I think I found one. It's not really. How about this one? It's muted. Mm, okay, all right. So here's two choices. I'm thinking, like, here's two choices. This one, it's really muted. You know what I mean? It's really muted with the colors. There's nothing, you know, colorful about it. That's those three, but this could probably go for next month too. Or this one that got more color to it. Maybe this one. So either the first one or the second one. This is the second one. And this is the first one. Muted with the Sterling ink kit. Okay. All right. So fantastic. I'm gonna pull these pages. I'm gonna pull the pages out because anything that I don't use, I'm going to put it inside of my other sticker book. Plain and simple. So I'm gonna pull the pages out. This is, somebody asked, it's Floral Elements by Amber Plans Her Day. This is one of the floral elements. Okay. Okay, so I see one person said they're available tonight. One person says tomorrow. Galena, are you available tomorrow? Unless you're like me, don't care if things clash. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I really, really do. So yeah, sometimes I don't, but sometimes I really, really do. So this for May, this is what I'm using for May then, right here. And I'm actually gonna put these stickers in the Happy Planner because I'm still testing out that Happy Planner. Where's my I'm looking for the bag. I need to drop off two things to my brother. I went down there and yeah, did not drop off what I was supposed to drop off. I'm looking for, and I think it's over there. I'm gonna grab it in a moment and punch this and put it inside of the planner. I'm gonna put it inside the planner because June, at least the June one, will already be in the planner. It was really cute. Okay, so this from here to here. No, I don't like that. From here, yeah, I like that. I'm just kind of looking at where to cut something, y'all. Just looking at where to cut something. Okay, Galena, thanks for accommodating me. You're the best. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So I will put that on in my planner because if I don't put it in the planner, it never happened. Like we never had a conversation. The fact that this is on live definitely helps y'all because y'all be like, Tamara, we did talk about it. We did. We really did, Tamara. I think I cut this too far over. I did cut it too far over, I think. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I might have to reprint one of the small ones because Tamara done cut this one too far over. I want to cut this to the edge. I am so not the best at cutting things. I am so not the best. With a cutter, with a ruler, any of that stuff, it don't matter. Tamara will find a way to not do it right. Okay, let's go right here. Okay. And then we're going to go from here, from this corner, because this corner, and I think I cut it shorter than what it needs to be. Yo, one of them is, that's her life. That's her life right now, cutting the thing the wrong way. But it's okay, because we're going to use it. I could reprint it, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Let me go grab my punch. You can't make fried chicken. What else? Everyone's decorate your personal planner. Okay. I don't make fried chicken either. Like everything goes into the oven. Yeah, that is definitely, that's the same size. This is the same size. Oh, so that means this one is longer. Yeah. Yeah, that one is longer. So this is the one that's actually incorrect. It needs to be shifted just a little bit. No, I'm not shifting it a little bit because it's going to cut off some of the stuff. I could cut a little bit. Y'all, ooh. Yeah, Tamara for sure needs to get, let me use the scissors. Because the way that this, oh, see, and it already jacked it up. It already jacked it up. Like I jacked it up, y'all. I already jacked it up. It never happened. Y'all never see me do it. Y'all didn't see me do it. Jacked it up. But it's all good because the way it is the way it is. Yeah, I don't really do fried chicken. Everything is in the oven or mostly in the oven. Mostly in the oven for me. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, it always hurts me when I do that. Okay, so May and then June. Okay, May, I'm gonna keep my black for the month of May. I need a pen for the month of May as well. I need a pen. So let's put this, try to fandangle this back into the front of the planner without opening it up. Because if we open the rings and all these things fall out. which some of them just did. Hold on. Hold on. We got to get serious. We got to get serious. Stuff falling out. Stuff is falling out. We cannot let the stuff fall out like that. I'll put you down here for 1 minute. And then how many? Oh my gosh, too many things. All right, let's try to see if we can wiggle them back in. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. What song is that? I don't even know. It just popped up in my head. It just popped up in my head. All right. Yeah, so today my main thing is just to get the trash taken care of and if possible get some work done, but it's Tuesday, so it's usually pretty slow for me on a Tuesday. So if not, just chip away at a few things on the list of to-do items that we just did together. Oh boy. Okay, that's in. Now this. I'm trying to like wiggle it open without opening up the rest of the rings, because if that happens, I'm telling you, half this planner stuff is going to come out. Half of it's going to come out, and we are not trying to have half of it pop out. Okay. Okay. All right. Finally it's back in. May. It's in. It's in there. It's in there. All right. So now I need, and I'm using this, I think I'm using this, could possibly also use this color highlighter for the month, because unless Joanne's give me some free money, Michael's give me some free money. I'm not about to go buy any free money. I'm not going to buy any. Can you get a prescription grade melatonin? I'm not sure. Church's chicken secret is make sure the chicken is well seasoned at least 30 minutes before you cook it. I think you should really season your chicken at least overnight, minimum. Make sure you poke holes in it and season it at least overnight. Listen, it's called YouTube. You know, YouTube got these videos for the chicken, a fried chicken, and you might need to get an air fryer if you got one, or you might need to get a deep fryer, or if you have a small pot, because like I have a small pot that I fry in, and I only fry like 1 or 2 pieces in it at a time. So I'm using a similar amount of oil, but it's only like 1 or 2 pieces at a time. So it depends on what it is that you're going after. You know what I mean? Because I'm not doing a whole lot at any time. Anytime I fry things, the main things I fry is sweet potato fries. That's the main thing I do, like sweet potato fries, or I love tater tots. So yeah, or hash browns. You know, those little hash brown situations. Yeah, like that. So, all right. So this one is finished. This one is, I'm going to put this one in this one, so that when I'm changing it, it's already in there. I'm going to put the one for next month in there. Your sweet potato fries and try them. Yeah, I have not done such a thing yet. Okay, so I need a pen. Have y'all seen the new Simply Gilded kit? That new Simply Gilded kit was cute. Oh, I didn't cut this out yet for next month. I'm going to go ahead and just do that and pin it. I'm going to pin it in here. So hopefully it's the right mark that's being cut at. If not, Houston, Tamara got a problem. And we're just going to have to deal with it that way. But for now, I'm just going to cut it like that. Let me see. I think I might need another piece off. Yep, need another piece off. like maybe here. Let's try that. Nope, still need a little piece off there, but only from this side. So this side is a little, okay. Still looks a little wonky. Okay, I don't know where I'm gonna start next month's pages yet, so I can't put it in because I don't know where next month's pages are gonna start yet. Okay, so let's pin it. Can we pin it in here properly? Yeah. Okay, that means I have to remove both of my paper clips. And then let's take that off, right? So I'm just gonna pin it in on the back side of this. And that's cute. Okay. Yes. April. This is going to need to go. I'm going to put it back in here for a moment. Not in there. In the old one. Because it needs to be filed away with all my other stuff. All right. Very good. Very good. That's done. This, I'm going to put this away. I took it out to use that. So we're going to put that back. What else do we have in here? Some stickies that won't stick. Okay. This we did not use for the month of April, so I'm just going to trash that and call that a day. I'm going to put this away. So Walgreens sent out a notice that they transferred our prescriptions to CVS. So I have to check in with that as well. Got to check in with that too. All right, I have some stuff on some sticky notes. I need to figure that out on these sticky-ish notes. What else? All these pens, a pen. So I need a pen for the month to go with the May. So let's see. Let's see what pen we're gonna use, y'all. I wish I could put something like a pen on just like on my computer because I need something to have. I'm gonna put away the red one. Who is this? Queen of Hearts that I just received. So I'm gonna put this away because that's what I've been using for this month. And let's see which one now we're gonna use. All right. I'm not gonna use a green because I'm using a purple next month. Yeah, I'm using a purple next month. I do have green. So maybe I can use the green. Oh yeah, I think this might be Plant Mama. Either Plant Mama or Plant Daddy. You're staying off of the sites. You have 14 simply. Yeah. So the new one is okay. It's okay. I actually watched the reveal of it, and then I definitely decided, girl, get off. After that, I was like, get off, get off, get off, which I did. So I'm good with that. So for the month, I'm going to be using Plant Mama because it's okay with that, right? So it's got a little green-ish in the corner there. So that's why I'm going to use that. And this one is actually going to be used mainly in my other stuff, right? So mainly like in here, honestly. So I should find a way to put it with this because that's where it's going to be at. Well, one of the places where it's going to be. I try not to take it out on the road with me when I go. I take something else. I have this. This has the blend inside of it. Or, of course, I have one of the actual blends that I use. Or, where's this other little one? I just put it in here. Not you. I just put the little sucker in here. Here. I was cleaning something and I found the precise. So I was using that as well. So whichever one of these I catch from right here in this little cup, I'm going to be using them because sometimes I feel like the juicier tip and sometimes I don't feel like a juicier tip. So that's the main thing that goes into what I use is sometimes I feel like using a juicier tip and sometimes I don't. So see, she haven't even used it yet. You shopped a planner sale and had a whole Etsy cart that came to your senses because you had no business with a full Etsy cart. Absolutely. Coffee planner transferred April, May, and June into it so you can use it now. Absolutely. 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 You're going so all things planner related. No, not all things planner related. If you're a part of my Patreon, we are having a live. We were going to do it tonight, but we're going to be doing it tomorrow night at 8 p.m. and it's just a hang session. You could do whatever you want to do in that hang session. I usually prepare my budget planner for the month. Somebody said they're going to clean off their desk. Somebody said they're going to do something else. So sometimes you have those tasks that you want to do that you are not able to get done any other time. So you're like, when am I going to find some time? We hang, we talk, and we get stuff done. Listen, so my tray fell. So now I don't know who's what because my tray fell and all of they all were scattered all over the place. All over the place. So they're all over the place. I don't know. All right. So I do have in this. Okay. So I am test driving this right now to see how I can use this for the next couple weeks just to kind of, like I said, test drive that. I'm looking for other folks and how they're planning in it throughout the week, the month, etc., and utilizing it that way. So I'm also going to come in here and get my dates. I need to get my monthly dates from our church clerk and put that in along with some other stuff in here for the month. Y'all, yeah, absolutely. So I only have two things. Well, I got two things so far for the week. Mainly, which is to do the morning tea today, and yesterday was to do an appointment I had at 3:40. And then on my to-do list, this is when I started to plan something from last week. I haven't been in there since last week. I have to do my nails and to buy the compost. I have already bought the compost yesterday, so now I just need to do my nails. Okay, but I don't want to do my nails before I go digging in the dirt. So I have to make sure I do the nails over the weekend. So once I get the dates, then I can fill in other things. I have been doing stickers after using it for the week. So this is last week. Let me show y'all last week. All right. So this is last week. And let me show you the week before, because what I did was I put stickers in afterwards for the week before. So this is the week before, and I put some stickers in after the fact. So I kind of wanted to try to see how I can use it and just kind of do a little bit of experimenting. This is in preparation for getting my Erin Condren planner, right? The Erin Condren dashboard planner. So yeah, this is in preparation for that because there are some similarities, but there are some differences. And it's going to be, can you live with those differences on a weekly basis? Or how is that going to work out for you? Can you live with those differences on a weekly basis? So for me, when I'm using a particular planner, I have to use that planner and pretty much that planner alone. Because if I continue to use other planners, I'm just going to revert back to what I know, which also means I have to kind of put my daily planner to the side just for a little bit to be able to come in here and use this pretty much on a daily basis once I set it up. I need to put you back. Once I set it up. So I need to, probably today or tomorrow is going to be that main setup day, simply because now I have transferred the stuff from my little notebook. As you can see, I got a lot of things in it this is pretty much that page. and this page is this week. So now I'm going to go through and say, okay, this is for the week. Let me look at all the other things I have going on and what day can I possibly allocate these things to for the week. Which to-do list am I going to put these things on? Which little section am I going to put these things on the page? So that's the next process for me. So now that I've got that stuff transferred over into this book, it's setting up my weekly task list and any appointments that I might have for the week. I know Monday and Tuesday. Okay, perfect. We've got that going on. Done. So that's what I'm going to do. You need to catch up in your journal. Listen, all my journaling is just like, forget it. Forget it. I give up. I give up with all of that right now. I'm horrible at doing that kind of stuff. I'm horrible at doing that kind of stuff. I'm praying to get better. So that's going to be my new thing. I'm praying to get better. I do have a monthly task list that I had put in here also, in the very front of this planner. So I'm going to be using this uh, dashboard, right? Currently page situation to do like monthly task and goal planning. So like I said, there's certain pages that's in the Erin Condren dash planner period, the Erin Condren planner period, not just the dashboard layer that's not in the happy planner. And so it's like, where do I put this to make it make sense for my brain? And so that's, just to make sure that, hey, you're going to be able to utilize that planner when you do get it. So that's the whole process for May, June, and in the meantime, getting my pictures together for the cover, because I am getting the what is that cover called, y'all? It's the uh yeah, the picture cover, the collage cover. It's the collage cover I'm going to be getting. That one. And I need to make sure I have that quickly, because if there's a really good sale in between now and then, I need to be prepared to move. Yeah, better than last year. Okay, very good. If you improve 10% this year over last year, I think that's a great thing. Sometimes I know I can put a lot of pressure, and then I'm gonna get off of here because I need to get outside and do this cleaning up so I could go get my friend's stuff like by noon and go drop it off, right? Like I gotta try to, girl, stay on schedule, stay on task, right? Um, but I know I put a lot of pressure on myself to do these things, because yes, I want to do them. I really, 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 really do. But at the same time, it's like, ma'am, you want to do it, but like it's still muddled up in your brain. Where are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? When are you going to find time to do it? Like all of that stuff is still muddled up in my brain. Because what I want is one place to do every single thing. And my brain is still fighting the fact that, ma'am, that can't happen. It can't happen. And what I mean by that is this is nice, but this is not, with all this stuff here, this is not a memory keeping spread. That is not. That is not a memory keeping spread. Like, with all them crossing out, it's not a memory keeping spread. But I need a place that I can cross stuff out. I need a place that I can be messy with. But at the same time, I don't go back and try to transfer something from one place to another place and do it. I don't do that. I don't do that. Anybody got time for that? Anybody got time? Tamara don't do that. So it's, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. Like this, I don't use a lot of stickers in this at all because it's going in the trash. It's going in the trash. So considering the end use, like what Plan Sarah Plan says in the collaboration for the year, consider the end use. The end use is something that's going to be torn up and tossed. Like I don't do that. So how can I work that in? I've tried in the past to use a separate notebook or maybe journal at night. I'll be sleeping. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in sitting in my bed and journaling. No, when I come in, I'm not passing go. I'm not collecting $200. I'm going possibly to the shower. I may not make it to the shower. I may be on the floor, fast asleep, because I ain't making it to the shower. Like once I step in the house, it's sleep time. It's sleep time. I ain't got time to play. So to promise myself that I'm gonna do that, mm, yeah. So we're still trying to work that out. We're still trying to work that out, y'all. We are still trying to work that out. We don't know. We're still trying to work it out. So we'll see how that works out for us. So anyway, realistic about what you're actually going. Exactly, Sarah. I've got to be realistic to myself. It's not. It's not. It's not. And so the only thing is, unless I keep that. I mean, honestly, like, I mean, what am I keeping that for? What am I keeping that for? For people to see what I do, what day with the list? Like, no. What am I keeping that for? No, absolutely not. So to see how many times I have cleaned the garage for 2 years. Every week for 2 years, she had cleaned the garage. So no, I'm not about to do that. So I have to figure out a way to start that is actually feasible for me. Now, figuring out how to start means trying different things or what to do, trying different things. So I'm not going to beat myself up for trying something and it not working, if that makes sense. Like I tried it and it didn't work. So that means try the next thing. So all of these quote unquote failures is that's not what the right thing is. So let's do it again, do something else until we find the right thing. So I'm gonna do something else until I find the right thing. And I guess it's the same thing with your planning style, your planning method, your planner, all the things. Try something else until you find the right thing as well. So that is that. Okay, my friends, let me go now because I have to change because I'm going in the yard and there's mosquitoes outside. There's mosquitoes out there, so I need to put on my long sleeves and be hot and sweaty outside, and my boots, my rain boots, which I love my rain boot, my water boots, my garden boots, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna go outside and go play in some dirt for a while, water my flowers and my plants because they need to be watered, and I need to use a watering can. Y'all, the work. So I need to do that, and then whatever I'm gonna take from that side, pack it in my vehicle, and then no, I'll go get her stuff first and then stop back by me. And if anything can hold, I will pack it in my vehicle because she got chairs. It's some chairs that needs to go. So we're gonna see how that work out. All right, I love you all. Let me see. Okay, y'all, it's 11 o'clock. 8 to 9, 9 to 10 to 10 to 11. Y'all got 3 hours today. Y'all got 3 hours today. So it's good to see you all. Good to talk to you all today on a Tuesday. And I will talk to whoever is going to be on the live for the get your go on or the Patreon. Okay, the Patreon. Go ahead and find me on Patreon. I don't think I have a link down below. I'm gonna have to update. Let me write that down. Update for the link. Let me write that down. Update, and that's on a whole other page. No, let me put it on this left side right here. Update. Okay, so we're going to update my weekly planner. Okay, and then at least I could write that down and then check that off on my list. At least I got something done. And then I'm going to update um, description box with Patreon. Okay, so let me write in this calendar as I'm right here for the month of May, because I'm officially over here anyway. It's Tuesday, so we're going to do Wednesday evening. Where's my highlighter? And we're going to do Patreon Live. Okay. And that's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so I'll set that up tomorrow, which is what I need to add to my list to set that up tomorrow. So let us add that to that list right now. So I will remember Wednesday is going to be to set up Patreon. Okay. And I don't want to use that because I already started using that other color. Silly me. I'm gonna use it anyway. It don't matter. Let me put it right underneath it. I love the paleness of this color, I tell you. Walgreens deal. Talk to you tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna have to check because Walgreens is out on the other side where Lowe's is. So that might be an excuse to go look at more plants, is to go to Lowe's. It's to go to Walgreens. But we'll see what happened with that. But I got enough to do for this week, y'all. Like just this stuff that I put down, that's enough for this week because there's always going to be other things included in that. For example, when the water line is going to be ran, I actually have to dig up two of my berry plants and put them in containers until they're done. I have to clean that walkway. There's a three-tier rack in the garage. So I got to park my vehicle outside and then I have to move all of the stuff from that whole rack needs to be moved so that they can get to a wall to bust the wall open and run the stuff through. And then I've got to buy supplies again because I got to patch the wall after they bust the wall open and run the line. So you see what I'm saying? Like this one thing is going to be more work for me to do even when they're done. And then of course, like I said, take the receipt and everything up to the water place so they could be like, I'm gonna be like, run me some money. Run me some money. All right, my friends, continue to pray for me while I continue to pray for each and every one of you. Um, I love you all with the love of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. May He continue to guide you, to bless you, to speak to you, and may you open your ears and your heart so that you can listen and hear Him. His word said, when He knocks, He is knocking. So when you hear Him knocking, open up your heart and let Him in. Bye bye. Talk to y'all later. As soon as I can find this end button.